Waiting for elective surgery can be extremely stressful. Now there's concern the wait times will be even longer. About half of BC's anesthesiologists are withdrawing services from elective surgeries next week because of a contract dispute. CTV's Maria Weisgarber joins us now. And Maria, how many surgeries are we talking about here?
Well, Tamara, at least two of the major health authorities we contacted today, the Fraser Health Authority and the Vancouver Coastal Health Authority, say they just don't know that yet. But patients across BC who have surgery scheduled for the coming weeks are being notified just as a heads up. They are the kinds of procedures hundreds of people are waiting for across the province. But starting next week, some anesthesiologists will begin withdrawing their services from elective surgeries.
The service reductions that we are implementing are at approximately the same level that you would see during spring break, Christmas break, or summer vacation. Dr.
Jeff Rains with the BC Anesthesiology Society says it's something the province has known about for more than 3 months. And yet, he says, surgeries are still being booked at normal levels.
I believe that they're trying to put patients in the middle of this dispute in order to inflame the situation and get patients angry with us. And I think that is absolutely the wrong thing to do.
It's not logical, satisfactory, professional, or in my view, ethical to be saying to patients, well, come to the hospital, but we may or may not, on our schedule, will decide when to do surgery.
BC's health ministry says 3,200 patients awaiting surgery in the next few weeks have been contacted and warned. Moving patients to other hospitals or even out of province is a possibility. So is training nurse practitioners to act as anesthesiologists.
We are prepared and preparing to make those legislative changes.
The health authorities have retained legal counsel and sent a letter to anesthesiologists this week saying they could lose their hospital privileges or face legal action, and that the authorities may seek injunctive relief as well as damages against you personally for any costs and expenses. Rains says anesthesiologists will be staying late next week to make sure elective surgery patients are cared for.
It may not be at the time that they were originally scheduled, but we will have somebody there.
However, there are no plans to continue that practice after next week, and no end date has been set for the withdrawal.
So, Maria, are there any hospitals where this isn't happening?
Well, that's certainly something that patients everywhere have got to be wondering, including some of those walking right into St. Paul's here. What we're hearing from Vancouver Coastal Health Authority today is that it's expecting a minimal impact here. And they're saying that's because some of their hospitals have general anesthesiologists working for them who aren't a part of that main group. They also say some of their other hospitals have anesthesiologists working on set service contracts, so they also wouldn't be affected. However, Lionsgate Hospital on the North Shore and Richmond Hospital could be impacted by this. So as for patients, what can they do at this point? They may want to check in with their doctors, because anecdotally today we were hearing from some doctors that they were rescheduling surgeries for later in the spring just as a precaution for now. Tamara, Mike?
It has to be very concerning for patients. Thanks very much, Maria.